Thank you, ma'am. Okay, so you're watching an older video right now when the lady called in and said she turned her son in, and you wanted to say something about that?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
My brothers were horrible. They were stealing, and they never killed anyone, but they were big thieves. And they had ran home. The police had my brother surrounded in a building, and it was a lot of police out there. And one of the guys ran home to my mother and told my mother, I'm not gonna call my mother's name because if I do, they'll know who it is. But anyways, they came and got her, and they took her back over there where they were. And my mother talked to the police, and she asked them. She said, "Please, let me go in here and get my son and bring him out." So she hollered to my brother's name and told him that she was there and that she was coming in. And she went inside that building, and she got his gun, and she throwed his gun out. And she locked arms with my brother and walked him out of that building, because if she hadn't went and hadn't did that, they were going to kill him, because he had gotten into so much trouble that the police was tired of him. And he getting in and out of jail, trying to be a good mother. She went in there and got him out and brought him out and gave him to the police. And he was trying to say something to my mother. My mother gave him to the police and kept right on walking, and she walked right on home.
Wow. So it's similar, like the other lady turned her son in. Your mom, she did the same thing. She had him to surrender peacefully.
Yes. She went in there and got him out, and when the police took a hold of him, he was calling her, trying to say something to her. She kept right on walking and walked right on home. She wanted to hear nothing he had to say. Because my mother she told my brother, if you do the crime, you gon' do the time. I ain't paying one dime, I ain't paying one nickel to get you out of jail. Well, because if you want to be out here with me, you do the right thing.
Well, your mom evidently meant that. So, ma'am, you're watching an old video, and I've had so many, I can't remember. Do you have that video up? Do you see the name of that video? I need to go back and check that out again. I'll have to go and check it out. Well, thank you for sharing that information.
Was terrible, all three of them. When they robbed together. Whatever they did it together. But my mother was sick and tired of being sick and tired of worrying about them boys getting killed. And she just, you do your crime, you gonna do the time. And she didn't go visit him, and she didn't send him no money either. He was on his own. And when he came out, he got his life together. I'm gonna tell you something. He is a pastor now.
Wow, that's a testimony for him.
Yeah, and he gives it. He gives his testimony. He does, especially when a lot of young guys come to church.
Mm-hmm.
And he see that there's a lot of young people in there, or parents bring their young boys. He gives his testimony regularly. He gives his testimony. Let these young guys know. Ain't nothing in them streets. And my other brothers, they did finally get killed. He changed his life, and he is doing good. And I'm so proud of him.
Well, that's all right. She saved his life, literally. You know that, right?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And my mother was just that type of person. She worked hard. She had a 3rd grade education. She worked a little penny job, getting a penny here and a penny there until we were old enough to go to school. And then she went back to school, got her GED, and opened up her own shop.
No, really?
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
He was a struggler. My father, my grandfather, was a sharecropper during the slavery days. My mother went through so much, and she just made up in her mind that, hey, I got to get it together because I got to get it together for my kids.
Right, and that's what she did. Well, may I ask what state you're located in? If you don't have to say if you don't want to.
I live now in Tennessee.
Okay. Well, ma'am.
But I'm from Missouri.
Missouri? Oh, you're from Missouri. Okay. St. Louis?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, St. Louis still calling in. I appreciate St. Louis so much for all the support. Well, ma'am, thank you for calling.
If anything else in his life, He don't even lie. He tells me the truth. He tells on his.
I'm sorry, the phone cut off, but what she's telling us, guys, a scenario. Her son tried to take some candy once when he was younger. So she and the person of the owner of the facility got together and played a scenario on him and made him think he was going to get arrested. And that scared him straight. He never stole again.
That's it. And he's a good man right today. He's got 2 children and wife, and he is just doing so good.
Well, that is a blessing. That don't always happen that way, and a lot of parents do all they can, and they do the right thing with their children, and they tell them right from wrong. But sometimes children just will do what they want to do, and it's not the parents' fault because they've done all they can do.
Right, because most black people, we sing a parent, we sing a mother.
Right.
And you got to really, really pray hard so that the Lord can show you how to deal with your son. Because they get grown and ain't no daddy in the